welcome back to Read Becca. Let's do a book haul. This is my summer book haul. Not too terribly many things. I got one thing brand new, and then I dropped by Half Price Books last week while I was cat sitting because, of course, I couldn't go without stopping by Half Price Books on the way. And so I just picked up a few random things, and then I also mentioned a couple months ago that I was buying some art from David Mack, who is a comic artist with a kind of splashy, painterly style that I love, and I did get that art. So it's all prints related to Neil Gaiman's work. I'm really excited about that. So let's start with the books. First up, the new book that I bought is very shiny, The Best of World SF, edited by Lavi Tidar. And I watched a panel discussion with 4 authors from this collection and really enjoyed the discussion, and so I wanted to pick this up. It's quite a chunky one. It features stories by Aliette de Bodard, Chen Kui-fan, Veena J. Prasad, Toto Tomase, Chinaleo Onwalu, Vandana Singh, Han Song, Ing Yisheng, Tayo Fuji, Francesco Verso, Milena Salazar Marcia, Tade Thompson, Fabio Fernandez, R.S.A. Garcia, Cristina Gerardo Horatio Porcaccio, Manu Raniemi, Mir Yaniv, Emil Horvar Peterson, Ekaterina Sedia, Kazulhail Monacavelli, Kofi Niame, Lauren Bukes, Karen Tidbeck, Sylvia Moreno Garcia, and Zen Cho. So that's going to be a good lengthy one to get into for my longer work reading progress. So I'm looking forward to that one. Next, and we're on to the Half Price book stuff already. So I found Interesting Times by Terry Pratchett. This is one of the Discworld novels and one of the few that I have not read. So I'm looking forward to this. It's in pretty decent condition. I usually pick these up whenever I find them because it's very rare to get these inexpensively secondhand. I think this was $4. So the next one I have is Sharp Teeth by Toby Barlow. And I've actually read this one. I was thrilled to find this in a hardcover. This is a nice naked hardback. And it is a novel in verse. See if I can get that to show up. But it is all about a dog catcher who falls in love with a female werewolf. And it's not really like pulpy urban fantasy style. It's very gritty and kind of dark. There are these gangs of werewolves in the city, and so he learns about this whole underground culture basically. But I absolutely love this book, and like I said, I was thrilled to find it in hardcover because I have kind of a beat up paperback of it. So the next one I got is in absolutely perfect, gorgeous condition, The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. So I've read this. It was a 5-star read for me. This is kind of contemporary fantasy that is almost magical realism, but not quite, about a young man who finds a book with his name in it and goes on a path to uncover why he's in this book, and that leads him to the Starless Sea, obviously. So I read it on audio previously and loved it, like I said. So I have wanted to reread it in print, and I have had my eyes out for a copy. This one is completely perfect, and I'm sure everybody has seen this already, but it is a gorgeous naked hardback too, and the end papers. So I'm super duper thrilled to have this in my collection for $10 in perfect condition. Then I got, a couple weeks back, I got the Seamore Gateway Omnibus of short stories, and I mentioned that I had seen some others of those, so I did pick another one up. This is a collection of Sherry S. Tepper's work, and the stories here are After Long Silence, Shadow's End, and Six Moon Dance. And these are not short works. I think these are 3 full-length novels. So none of those are ones I have. I have Grass and Under the Stones, I think, or something to do with stones. as just little mass market paperbacks, but I have never read Tepper before. I've heard really good things from people that I trust regarding sci-fi, so I am very interested to have this. And this is another one. It was like $7 for 3 novels. That's great. And finally, I got a really weird one. I could not resist picking this up. I can't imagine what the idea is behind this. I got Dragon Bike, edited by Ellie Blue. And it is fantastical stories of bicycling, feminism, and dragons. So I'm sure you'll be shocked to find that this came from a small press in Portland. But I wasn't familiar with any of the authors in this. It just sounds so interesting. The authors in here are Jennifer Lee Rossman, M. Lopez da Silva, Monique Culier, Gretchen Lair, Kate McDonald, Alice Powell, Serena Ulibari, Paul Abamondi, Joyce Ching, Taru Lahola, Phil Cowig, Jay Rohr, J.A. Sabhagen, C.G. Beckman, and J.A. Gross. So quite a few little stories for a tiny little collection, and I obviously couldn't pass this one up. Okay, so that's it for the books. I got them cleaned up a little bit here because this is going to be a lot, I'm sure. So I'm going to cover my address here. So the tube has one of the prints that I ordered on it, and that's the Chris Riddell print, actually. So I've been excited to open this. So, all right, I think these are inserts, so I'm going to save those because they're going to give away something. Okay, so first up we've got the 2 big ones, and these are signed by Neil and David Mack. So the quote is, "A book is a dream that you hold in your hands," by Neil Gaiman. And that is from one of his like inspirational speeches, I believe. There's Dream, and that is a signed print. And then we have this is Death from Sandman, and the quote is, "You get what anybody gets, you get a lifetime." And that's signed and numbered. And I was actually a little worried because I ordered these and I realized I hadn't checked what size they were, so I'm very relieved these are not huge. I was worried they were going to come and be like massive posters. And I was going to have to give up my entire wall. Oh man, whoa. Oh wow, okay, I'm going to save this one for the last one. So here's another one that's just a quote. "I hope you'll make mistakes. If you're making mistakes, it means you're out there doing something. Go and make interesting mistakes, make amazing mistakes, make glorious and fantastic mistakes. Break rules, leave the world more interesting for your being there." Neil Gaiman. This one is signed and numbered just by David. I'm not going to be able to get it here. Yeah, it's so beautiful. And the next one we're going to save, here we go, is the Chris Riddell one. Alright, so this one is just another quote. "A world in which there are monsters and ghosts and things that want to steal your heart is a world in which there are angels and dreams and a world in which there is hope." Neil Gaiman. This one is numbered and signed by Chris. We got a big monster there and a girl with a sword. So cool. I love Chris Riddell. I have his box set of Neil Gaiman's children's works, and he has started doing illustrations for a bunch of Neil's work. And then the final one. This one is not signed, but this is a numbered one. And this is from my favorite book of all time. "You don't have a side anymore. Neither of us do. We're on our own side." From Good Omens. So good. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited about this. So I have no idea where I'm going to put these. It's going to take me forever to get them nicely framed and sorted out, but oh my god, these are so exciting. And let's just look back at this lovely death print. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm in love. I'm in love. And then the inserts that I saved because they were going to be spoilers are just a couple little promotional cards. So they did a whole series of the characters from Sandman. So I actually got one that I didn't buy and two that I did. So it's a little tiny card of death and a tiny card of the quote from, oh, these are stickers, not cards. Okay. And this is that quote from Make Mistakes. And that's, I think that was from a college graduation ceremony speech that he did that was then turned into a little book. And then this one is the one that I got that I didn't buy. It's another one of the ones from Sandman. So, holy moly, that is so exciting. Can't wait to get these up on my walls. Yeah, so that's it for my haul. Thank you so much for watching.